So let us begin with the question number 9, page number 119. Okay, given below is the resident payment account of Vithai Mahila Mandal. The name of the same is a Vithai Mahila Mandal, Pandharpur. For the year ending 31st March 2018, prepare income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2018 and balance sheet on that date. असं करायचं आपल्याला. Now, if you are looking at the resident payment account carefully, you can understand that payment side there are mistakes, which are printing mistakes. Okay, क्या क्या मैं बताने वाला हूँ. Receipts and payment account. Look at the payment side. Buy stationery 600. त्या सगळीकडे एक एक झिरो कमी पडलाय. तो 600 का 6000 करो. Repairs to furniture 950 करो. 950. Rent 8,300 करा. 8,300. Salaries 15,000. 15,000. 15,000. Miscellaneous expenses 450. 450. Don't change cash in hand, cash in bank. It is correct. They correct that. So actually this is about printing mistakes which are there in the textbook. Now adjustments. Capital fund. हमको मालूम है कहाँ पे लिखना है. So directly writing the capital fund in the liability side. Capital fund is a 90,000 rupees. Inner column. Always. Leaving 3-4 lines. Outstanding subscription 4,000. Tick mark subscription in the receipt side. Entrance fees are capitalized, totally capitalized. Tick mark entrance fees. Then thereafter it is given to you that rent paid include 800 paid for April 2018. April 2018. But our year ending is 31st March 2018. That means the rent is paid in advance for next month. So tick mark rent la tick mark kara. Prepaid rent. This is the prepaid rent. Now they have following assets and liabilities on April 2017. Okay, furniture 9,000, building 70,000, and outstanding expenses are 12,000. Now whether to record outstanding expenses or not is the important point, because these are outstanding expenses of last year. It was our last year liability. Look at the payment side, please. दिसते का भाई outstanding expenses payment केलेलं दिसते तुम्हाला. So outstanding expenses was liability in the last year and is still a liability in the current year. So it is not paid. मतलब उसका payment हमने किया ही नहीं है. तो पहले furniture, building, okay, हम लोग record करेंगे. But is there any adjustment for furniture, building in the terms of depreciation or any new purchase? Any sell? No, nothing. तो फर्नीचर बिल्डिंग एसेट में आउटर कॉलम में चला जाएगा. फर्नीचर 9,000. Then there is a building. Building is 70,000. 70. Okay, and outstanding expenses of the last year are recorded in the current year liabilities also. But why? Because that is not paid. Payment केलेलं नहीं है. अगर पेमेंट किया होता, मान के चलो पेमेंट किया होता, पेमेंट साइड में होता by outstanding expenses, then not to record. In that case, it is not to be recorded. Record करायचंच नहीं है. Because 12,000 outstanding minus 12,000 paid, it is becoming zero. But here it is not paid. That's why these outstanding expenses will continue in the current year budgeted liabilities. Okay. Now look at the payment side. Stationery. Right, the two stationery. Rupees 6,000. Then thereafter it is given to you as a repairs to furniture. These are repairs which are expenses. आपला खर्च आहे. Repairs to furniture. 950 rupees, 950. Then rent, expenditure, inner column, 8,300. It is subject to adjustment. Salaries, outer column, 15,000. Then miscellaneous expenses. Miscellaneous expenses. Miscellaneous expenses are 450 rupees. You can also call it as a sundry expenses. Okay. Or general expenses. Cash in hand and cash at bank. It is to be recorded to asset side. Cash in hand is a 1,650. 1650. While cash at bank in the asset side, outer column 14,000. So in this way, two steps are taken. Assets are recorded and the payments are recorded. Now step number 3, to record the receipts. Two balance brought down. Cash in hand, cash at bank. These are the balances, closing balance of the last year, not to record in the current year. Entrance fees के बारे में क्या दिया है देखो. It is totally capitalized. So directly add in capital fund. Entrance fees. Add in capital fund. Add in capital fund. Then thereafter subscription is the income. 19,000 income side by subscription. Inner column 19,000. And miscellaneous receipts. Miscellaneous receipts. Amount is 850. 850. Finish. So in this way, all the steps are taken, only some adjustments are left. Number 2 directly. 2 and 4 only left. Outstanding subscription is 4,000. This is outstanding for current year. Year dilalas nahi hai. When year is not given, it is assumed to be current year. Okay. So outstanding subscription, add in subscription. Add in subscription, which is 4,000. And to be recorded to balance in assets. Outstanding subscription. Balance in assets. Then rent is paid for April 2018. मतलब rent is paid in advance for next month. पुढच्या महिन्याचा rent आत्ताच दिलाय April 18 मतलब, because our year ending is 31st March. So actually that 800 is a prepaid minus from rent. Prepaid rupees 800. And balance sheet assets, because there is a prepaid expenditure, prepaid rent. Okay. Now the problem is getting over here. Finish हो गया. बहुत छोटा सा था और जल्दी cover हो गया. Now we are going to calculate the surplus or deficit. Judgment घ्या कुठली total तुम्हाला जास्त वाटते. Look at expenditure side. वरवरती जरी बघितलं 7 and 7 13 and 5 18. Debit total is this way, that way more. expenditure total is more. So expenditure total 29,900. So there is a deficit. That is excess of expenditure over income. So expenditure is more than income. That's why it is called as a deficit. And deficit आपको capital fund से minus करना पड़ेगा. Minus from capital fund. And now make it tally. Tally करें. So it is getting telled by 99,450. $99,450. Deficit is 6,050 and final answer is 99,450. Very simple problem, बहुत simple था ये, आपको समझ में आया होगा. Okay. The next problem अपन discuss करना रहे. We are going to discuss the next problem and you please first of all for I'm giving you time. You please try to solve on your own. पहला तुम्ही प्रयत्न करा. Thereafter we will solve it. That means I will solve it on the board as well. Okay. So from the following receipts and payment account of KBP Engineering College, Nashik, for the year ending 31st March 2019, and additional information, prepare income and expenditure account and the balance sheet on 31st March 2019. Okay. Now the receipt and payment account is given to you, and additional information plus adjustments are given to you. From the additional information, देखो, books, furniture are assets, building fund, liability, fixed deposit is an asset, capital fund is again liability. मतलब आपको पहले झटके में ये तो लिख सकते हैं आप, ये पहले अंदर तुम्ही लिहू शकता. अजून काय? 50% of donations are for building fund. Tick mark your donations and tick mark building fund also. Outstanding subscription, tick mark subscription. Life membership fees are capitalized, totally capitalized. मतलब capital fund में totally add करो. Tick mark life membership fees. हाँ, आता हे adjustment नुसार झालं. आता काय दिगा पेमेंट साइडला बघा काय नवीन ऍसेट घेतली का? Any new books or any new furniture is purchased? बघा please. Buy books, yes. Now please tick mark your books. But double tick marking करा. Okay, why double tick marking? Because we are going to compare the previous year balance and current year balance, and accordingly we can find out depreciation also. Similarly, furniture, double tick marking करो. And fixed deposit, a single tick marking, नया deposit किया हमने. Okay. Now 15 minutes, you try, and thereafter we will solve. चला, तुम्ही प्रयत्न करा, सोडवायला सुरुवात करा. 15 minutes, 15 मिनिटाची वेळ आहे. Thereafter we will solve it together.